Hey y'all, welcome back. This is part two of the Super Bowl 56 halftime show, Mark of the Beast. Now, in my previous video, I mentioned how the significance surrounding this is dealing with the red and blue symbolism. Okay, let's talk about this. And I'm going to go a little bit more in detail to explain this. Previously, I did a video a few months ago explaining the name of the title of the video was called The Controllers and the Colors. I'm going to drop a link in the description so you could go back and reference to that video. It's important that you watch it because it kind of gives you a little bit of detail of how these award shows and how these halftime shows do their rituals to cast spells upon captivating audiences. Okay, one of the two things you have to understand, in a Masonic temple, they use the twin pillars in reference to J and B, which stands for Yahim and Boaz. And I may be pronouncing it wrong. I just know that J is silent when it comes to this language, the Hebrew language, okay? I'm going to make this video short because the other video was long. I just want to make you aware of that there is a reference to this video that I made previously. One of the things I want you to understand is the Luciferians or the Illuminati, they use entertainment as a part of their cast spelling and hypnotic sounds, spells that they use to captivate you, okay? Getting back to the reference to the red and blue. Now, in the previous video that I just uploaded, you got Snoop on one end and you got Kendrick Lamar on the other end. They are representing the twin pillars in the Masonic temple. They are representing the Masonic ritual that is going to be placed upon us during the halftime show. Okay? Now, yes, we have a placement of, you've got Boaz on the right and you've got Yahim on the left. So you switched it up. Okay? That happens. One of the things I also want you to reference to, talked about too, is the Saturn rings that's around Kendrick Lamar's head. That goes with the Saturn worship. Okay? That also goes into reference to the sun god, Saturn. So it's just all correlating here. You can see exactly what I'm talking about, because the sun is representing to the red and the moon is representing to blue. Okay? They have to use these colors to control us. They have to have the order out of chaos. Okay? This is the way it's always been done. It's always been the way it's been planned. Yeah, it's simple and it seems like it's something very stupid to reference to, but it's very true. Very true meaning and very powerful things that they use the colors against us. So as I said before, I will leave a link in my description that talks about the videos about the controllers and the colors that they use, specifically red and blue. So go ahead and reference to that. And I'm sorry there had to be a part two to this, but I thought that I would go a little bit more in detail since I didn't explain it in the previous video. This should help correlate and maybe answer any questions that you have regarding the red and blue symbolism. The halftime show, like I stated before, is one of their biggest rituals that they do every year. The stadium is set up primarily, all stadiums are built in a way to have the captivating audience. I mean, from going back to Roman times, the way the Colosseum and everything was built. But like I said, this is not what this video is about. I can make another video. I could go in depth and talk about how they built stadiums to captivate the audience. I mean, even to now, Saturday Night Live is a good example of one of the stadium rituals that they use, the way the whole stadium is set up, the way it's built. Maybe I did make a video on that, and maybe I could drop a link talking about the Saturday Night Live set as well. How that whole building is nothing but Masonic, and how it's filmed on Studio 8H, you know, which in numerology is 888. Okay. But February 13th, 2022, I do believe it's going to be some type of ritual that's going to introduce us to something new that they got planned, or maybe a conclusion to get us to cross over to what they've been trying to do. And like I said, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar is 666, the mark of the beast. And I'd also believe that with all this thing that's going on, they are using our energy, using it against us. We're so focused on this mark of the beast, and you see how they're using it against us. You see what they're doing. So that's why I say, people, we've got to be careful and keep our eyes open, and maybe just stay woke. Okay, stay awake. Okay, just stay awake. Don't stay woke, stay awake. Okay, and with that, I'm going to end this video, and y'all stay safe and stay strong, and I will see you next video. And like always, thank you for watching.